studying for my lesson last night, and I'm doing this earlier. Um, that rumbling is the neighbor's generator. I'm sorry if that's, distracting, or it's too loud. I'm gonna try to, talk over it for the most part. But, yeah. What goes up must come down. One sunny morning in New York, Captain America decided to visit the Statue of Liberty. But time off doesn't last long when you're an Avenger, and he soon found himself called to action by the sound of screams. "Look! Over there!" a tourist shouted, pointing across the water to Manhattan. Bicycles, cars, and even people were flying into the air. No bridge connected Liberty Island to the rest of Manhattan, and Cap didn't have time to wait for the next ferry. Using his communicator, he contacted his good friend and fellow Avenger, Falcon. "Where to, Cap?" asked the winged Avenger, carrying Captain America across the water. "Times Square, Falcon. I'm guessing the rest of the Avengers could probably use our help." Captain America was right. The Avengers had their hands full, trying to rescue people from gravity gone wild. As tourists floated into the sky, Hawkeye shot arrows attached to nets and anchored people to the top of lampposts. Meanwhile, Hulk used his incredible strength to keep a bus filled with people from drifting into the air. The airborne members of the Avengers did their part to save people too. "This is madness," shouted Iron Man. "We can't rescue everyone." "But that won't stop us from trying," exclaimed Captain America as he and Falcon arrived on the scene. "What or who could be behind this?" asked Falcon. "This seems familiar," said Thor. "Perhaps it is the work of—" Dun dun dun. Before Thor could finish his thought, the face of the evil scientist Gravitron appeared on one of Times Square's giant video screens. "People of New York," the speakers blared, "I am Gravitron. I do not wish to harm you. I seek only those costume do-gooders who sent me to prison, the Avengers." Gravitron had once been a brilliant scientist named Franklin Hall. An accident had given him control over gravity, which is why he had renamed himself Gravitron. The Avengers had stopped him many times in the past. Now he had escaped prison and was out for revenge. "My demands are simple," Gravitron continued. "Either the Avengers surrender themselves to me at noon today, or I will send the island of Manhattan and the Statue of Liberty into space." "Noon," Gravitron repeated, and not a minute later. With that, the screens went blank and gravity slowly returned to normal. "We can't surrender," exclaimed Hawkeye. "Gravitron will just take us prisoner and go ahead with his plans anyways." Iron Man agreed. "You're right, we can't trust Gravitron, but he'll do tremendous harm if we don't give him what he wants." The armored Avenger paused. "I have a plan," he said at last. "We can't surrender," Iron Man explained. "But you can." Iron Man pointed at Captain America, Hawkeye, and Black Widow. At noon, Captain America, Hawkeye, and Black Widow surrendered to Gravitron, who used his powers to keep anyone else from coming near them. "I never thought any of you would surrender," he gloated. But then he added, "But embarrassing you Avengers was just the beginning." "The real prize is the $1 billion ransom we'll get for the island of Manhattan," Gravitron continued. Suddenly, the Avengers felt the ground lurch beneath them, and the entire island of Manhattan floated into the air. To the south, the Statue of Liberty rose off its base. Cap threw his shield at the villain, knocking him unconscious. As quickly as Manhattan had risen, it started to drop. Luckily, Iron Man's plan was already working. "Gravitron was boasting so much he never saw your shield coming," Black Widow said. "Thor, Iron Man, Gravitron is down. You're up." High in the sky, the mighty Thor whirled his Asgardian hammer Mjolnir over his head, summoning storm clouds and creating an enormous rainstorm. "I shall not let you down," he told Black Widow. "Creating storms such as this is child's play. The wind and rain shall raise the sea level, slowing the Isle of Manhattan's fall back to Earth." Suddenly, Iron Man interrupted on his communicator. "As long as I do the hard part," Iron Man said, laughing as he flew circles around the island at high speed to turn Thor's storm clouds into a cushion to gently lower the island back into place. "We're all going to have a lot of repair work to do when this is over, Tony," Cap reminded his fellow Avenger. "Speaking of repairs," added Iron Man, "Falcon, how's Lady Liberty?" "Not to worry," Falcon replied. "She's holding up just fine, but you might want to hurry." Hulk groaned as he held up the Statue of Liberty to keep it from smashing into the island beneath it. Hulk had leaped to Liberty Island in time to catch the falling statue. Straining under the weight, but not letting any harm come to the symbol of freedom, Hulk shouted, Other Avengers better come fix Lady's statue soon. Hulk loved to smash, but Hulk hate lifting. The end. I love you.